Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the channel. So this is part 4 of my Siberia 1 playthrough. Let me just load up the game. Mm, So I remember that I just got some wire cutters and Oscar was tied up inside my room and I got some wire metal shears or like bolt cutters or wire cutters and I think I can use it to open the broken window. Just have to go all the way back to that metal statue. So in the last in my on my last playthrough, Oscar's hands were stolen, and I have to chase after the culprit or after the thief. Okay, let's go outside. I mean, why is it fully covered? Is it? I mean, you can. There was a hole that you can see through. Um, let's check if there are any items I can interact with. Nope. I'll just have to go to the next screen. Oh, yeah, this one. I don't think that's the thing I need for the generator. Wait, I saw another magnifying glass here. Oh no, yeah, this is the thing I need for the generator. I thought it was I thought it was something to spin a thread with. I thought the white part was a thread. Turns out it's a spark plug. And the metal shears. Is that the correct spelling? Isn't it supposed to be like Shear? Yeah. Anyway, that made me double check what I know, or double check my knowledge of English. Mm, double check, not doubt, rather. Anyway, yeah, I'll try see if I can use it somewhere. Nope. Let's try this door. No, no. Let's check this window first. It's
Can't
locked.
go that way.
I might be able to use the metal shears to open the ventilation duct uh, in the mines. But I need to make the statue go back so I can go down the ladder. I wish I could skip this animation also. Okay, let's activate this thing. And then what? Uh, is it supposed to be on now? Because there aren't any switches nearby. Let's try this here.
That looks like a ventilation duct.
I can't go over here because she's gonna complain that it's too dark. But how do I make this work? There's nothing else I can wait, yeah, this one, I missed this. Alright. There's a lot. There's nothing else I can do here but go here. It's another elevator switch. I'll check this level first before I go upstairs.
That door is locked.
Hmm. I guess I'll check it out now. Oh, it's a shortcut. Let's read this. Mm. Will this work? Mm. So I need something to unscrew this with. No, looks somewhat like Russian. Sure, this is the only thing I can interact with in this area. I think I need to go upstairs. Let's look for a magnifying glass. I is this the thief? Did he steal the hands to play the organ? Ah, no, no, probably not. But yeah, and the robots are she, at least depending on the body type. Eh, have to do it one by one. Who the hell puts a board on a ladder? Oh hey, I have a viewer now. Hello, good day to you, and welcome to the channel. So, continuing my playthrough of Syberia. This is like the fourth time I've streamed this, and yeah. So this guy stole my train operator's hands. The train operator is a robot.
Hey, you! Who are you? Careful, I'm warning you. I'm not afraid of you, okay? What do you want? Why did you do that?
There must be some misunderstanding.
Because you reckon theft is all about misunderstanding, do you? Give me my hands back. Now!
Your hands? And what are those on the ends of your arms? I can explain everything to you. You see, I'm no thief.
You broke into my train, assaulted my driver, mutilated him, and stole his hands. Apart from that, you are not a thief.
I have not stolen them, miss. Only borrowed them for a while.
Of course.
You've got to be joking.
I'm not joking with you, miss. I would never take such liberties.
Borrowed them
They
for a
belong to
while.
Oscar, my automaton engineer. Why did you steal them?
They are extraordinary. Real mechanical wonders. I would never have designing such hands myself. Never. Such workmanship, such precision crafting. It is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
And just because you like them, you decided to steal them?
I have only borrowed them, little missy. Temporarily, you understand?
It's
Of
not up
course,
to
I
you
shall
to decide
return
that.
them to you when I don't need them anymore. You can.
Excuse me?
You see, these hands are all I need to complete my plan. At last, I can finish off my automaton quest and fulfill my dreams. Everything is in
Gigantic
place. You see, I
organ.
have converted this old, useless, stupid factory.
Yeah, organ.
As you can see,
The
furnaces,
automaton pianist,
candlesticks,
I've already
they've
checked
all been
it earlier,
converted
and
into one gigantic organ.
the
Now
automaton
you'll be
was
able
just
to
seated
copy
there
the world's
by a
greatest
large
living
organ.
singer. Now all I need is her.
Who are you?
Sergei Borodin, director of the industrial city of Komkorskaya, or what is left of it at least.
I didn't choose to stop in your station, but my train has a technical problem.
It is very kind of you to come.
I
Repeat together,
repeat
so
again.
is the strip lawyer and what makes it
He
weird
said
is
a
the
s-
feeling. Oh,
And what if I helped you to make some other hands, just for your autonomy?
Why should life be complicated when I already have what I need?
well, I probably could back in the factory in Vala de Lane, but it's gonna take like a few days to go back there.
You mentioned an automaton pianist, didn't you?
I pieced it together myself, my dear. Except for the hands,
Sense of
that
report,
is. I admit that I underestimated the intricacy of this part of the design. The pianist's hands are very important after all. But enough. Now he has
Your passion amazes me.
no clockwork mechanisms do not influence me as such. I simply needed a robot capable of accompanying Helena Roman
An existing model, you say?
Hans Vorarlberg.
Sure, I understand. Remember,
My dear, one thing is for sure.
That's long ago.
when you stepped on the train, you were trespassing on...
Everything in this city, sweet lady, belongs to the state. And to all intents and purposes, that
My train is not a part of this factory. And besides, we never would have stopped here in the first place.
well, as long as your train is at this state,
Out of the question.
maybe I won't have to.
I hope so. I'm sorry, I can't make heads or tails out of your
Sorry,
story
you
at all.
can just have stuff.
Everything I have designed, all that I have invented,
Whoosh.
Helena, the one and only Helena Romansky. Her voice is so pure, like an angel. Wonderfully.
Later, a long time later, she saved my...
She sang here, you know, when our industrial city was in its heyday.
I can't skip
so long
yet
ago now.
because there's gonna
It
be
was
a
almost unreal.
yeah,
It was
the last
magical.
line she said was
I remember when I was told that the mining program was to be abandoned, that this industrial city was
Format plan
consigned to
too.
oblivion, that I, its director, would from then on be nothing but a guardian of these rusting remains of a bygone age. That is when I first formed my plan, to bring Helena Romansky back to this factory.
And is she okay about this?
Sure. Once she finds out that I have done all this for her, when she realizes how I converted this vast network of pipes and tubes to create one of the most impressive organs ever made, then, you know, this was no small achievement, miss. Once
Once
molten iron
flowed
flowed through
through
here.
here.
Now there
Now there's
wafts
what's
only
only
beautiful melodies. But then I realized I had to make an automaton pianist. I began to despair that I would never create hands that were intricate enough. Then you arrived. So lucky, don't you think?
Yeah, that must have been a happy coincidence for someone around here. So, when will this Madame Roman...
I don't know. Maybe someone should look for her. Tell her. Hey, why don't you go? The quicker you bring her back, the sooner you can carry on your business trip. Now,
And you promise that once Helena has sung, you will give me back my automaton's hands?
I promise, my dear. You have my solemn word.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to believe you.
I have no idea. But for a woman of the world like yourself, finding her should pose no obstacle.
I think I skipped that. I think there was going to be another round. But anyway, I got the gist of it.
This whole story... I'm sorry, I can't...
Everything. And when I was...
And is...
Sure.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe someone...
and you promised... Well,
I have no idea.
I can
For a
repeat
woman of
the
world
conversation,
like
so
yourself,
I'm just gonna check.
Finding her should pose no obstacle. Helena Romansky was a world
Personally,
celebrity.
okay, got it.
I-
Personally, we should take a look.
please excuse me.
So
Okay, looks like there's nothing else here I can interact with, so let's go back outside.
It seems this monorail is controlled from somewhere
Somewhere.
else.
Oh, so I still have the screwdriver. Usually, if you don't need an item anymore, it disappears. And I've already used the screwdriver to unscrew this screwed like plate. It was covering the ladder. But I think I still have to use it later. Okay, nothing here. Nothing here also. Just the drawer, I guess. Gonna have to read again. Thankfully, it's just like article clippings, and not like the diary I read on the first area. Excuse me. On the first round, like it's close to 20 pages of like almost full pages of writing. Oh, let's start. Young Helena Romansky's crystal clear voice moves amateurs and professionals alike. Gathered for the ninth Vo- Do- I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry. Festival in Brussels. The young Russian soprano was the revelation of the event. She is an exceptionally talented singer, and at the tender age of 20, Helena looked to have a very promising career ahead of her. finest numbers are collected here on this golden disc, millions of copies of which are being sold around the world. Comrade Eleanor Mansky thanks for years of her titles and piano performed in the factories for Great Republic as their kids. Our new arrives at Kompotska. Wishing Helena is seen here with the family of Volodin and several. Let us see your position. The great Eleanor Mansky, our nation's glory, appears and drives following from Milan, Paris, and Vienna. Eleanor Mansky gave an exceptional recital, which her voice was even more powerful and moving than ever. Helena Romansky at this point is at the peak of her artistic career, and her recitals that year are exceptional. The high point and testimony to this greatness is her unforgettable interpretation of Rigoletto, sung with her great friend the Russian tenor Frank Malkovich. Let us not forget that the latter has recently decided to pursue his career in the United States. Yesterday, Yesterday evening, adoring crowds filled out the Bolshoi to say their fond farewells to Helena. Excuse me. To say their fond farewells to Helena Romansky, their diva, making her last ever public appearance. Romansky revolutionized lyrical artistry, and her name has already passed into posterity. Through the well of emotion, her fatigue and illness, she merely managed to utter a tearful thank you. Okay, so last performance here. I don't know if I need to take note of these things. It's Moscow. Wait, probably need to take note of the dates, maybe 12 one. Oh, I thought I'd have to go through all of the envelopes. Okay, it's 1997, so it's 5 years ago. If I remember correctly, the game is set in 2002. Um, Sergey. So, dear Helena, pray forgive me such familiarity of tone. I have written to you so often and for so long now that I feel I have come to know you intimately through my correspondence. I hope I hope I hope if my previous letters have reached you that you share this feeling. I am writing to you at this address for the 112th time. I hope that one day you will return there and you will find one of my letters. This one, maybe. I can only hope. It's just that I have so much to say to you, so much to share. My work progresses well. As I wrote before, the hardest part was to put theory into practice, but I am gradually finding solutions to the problem, and have managed to add a whole host of fine adjustments. The grand organ is now nearly complete. I can't wait for you to see it, Madame. I have transformed my factory into a crown, and I hope that you will be its jewel. It is a magnificent It is a magnificent stage, one worthy of your talent and beauty. Helena, I feel so close to you. You and you alone are all I think about. The more time that goes by, the more certain I become that one day you will visit me in this factory that is dedicated entirely to you. I have immense hope in my heart and am awaiting your acceptance of my invitation. Yours in faith and devotion, Sergei Borodin. Wait, I got too in much. I got too into the reading of the letter. I forgot to take note of the address. Kempinski Apartments, Mokovaya Street, Moscow. Kempinski, Mokovaya. But how am I supposed to leave this area if the train is not working? try to talk to Sergey again. Um, just to see
Listen,
if there are any new.
obviously all this has been just one big
They're
misunderstanding.
going to give you
So
Oscar.
you're
They're
going to
going
give me
to.
Oscar's hands back, and we are going to get out of your city immediately.
Out of the question. I'm
And what if I helped you?
why
Please,
so
Shit.
listen.
out.
I'm sorry, I can't make heads or
Ev-
and well,
I
when you step
well
out of
maybe
please excuse me.
so
Okay, so he's not saying anything new, so I have to figure out something else. Mm, okay. Um, I was just checking to see if maybe there's a number written somewhere in the letters or here, but there's none. Mm, oh, this is the organ that they were talking about. Before I go back outside, I'm just double checking if there's anything I can do with this, with the pianist or with the organ. No, the cursor isn't changing, so I don't have anything to do here. But again, how am I supposed to find Helena?
That looks like a ventilation. That looks like a vent. I don't need to do that.
Um, I guess I'll go talk to Oscar. My headset cable got disconnected again, so I'm just gonna restart the game real quick. And when that happens, I can't access the menu also. Like, I'm trying to open it now and nothing's happening. So I have to alt F4 and then relaunch. Gonna hold on to the cable just so that it won't get disconnected anymore. Okay, okay, no, they look they look very similar, so I was afraid that my last save didn't go through successfully, but the date and timestamps are correct.
How are you,
Apart from the fact that I am incapable of drinking a cup of tea, of reading the paper, of scratching my nose, or even of adjusting my spectacles, everything is fine. Thank you for asking, Kate Walker.
So sassy.
You know, Oscar, some of my reactions here.
Indeed, I admire you greatly for your...
That's sweet, Oscar.
The simple expression of a logical conclusion based...
If it puts your mind at rest, Oscar,
That's a request I...
This whole business is.
Hans Vorarlberg dead?
No,
Kate Walker, you mean you are ready to lie? I am deeply...
do you.
Never, Kate Walker. Discouragement does not...
You're right, Oscar. We will find Hans.
That's much more like...
Take a note, Oscar. Not breaking.
How many times must I inform you, Kate Walker? This is not a mechanical failure. What?
Always ready with the precise euphemism.
An engineer also prides himself...
Oscar, we can only carry on our journey by train if we get your hands back. And the only way to get your hands.
You mean bring back this singer Helena Romansky? Oh,
Always ready with the Right. I'm.
good luck.
Okay. So the question is still, how can I leave the area? This way leads back to the mines. This here is a shortcut back to Sergei. Maybe I need to call someone.
You have reached Martin and Lawmont.
Hi, Mom.
Kate, Have you seen the time? Why are you phoning me in the middle of the night?
Sorry, Mom. I forgot about the time zones. Did I wake you?
Well, of course you woke me up. I was sleeping deeply, too.
It's the first time I've
I've
called
really got to
someone
get
and
my
someone
beauty
answered.
sleep. I've got an absolutely
Usually I
crazy
get
day tomorrow.
calls, but when I
I'm
call
sorry. It's just
someone,
that it's real important and
I get
urgent. I
the
haven't got a
answering
lot of
machine.
time.
Well, if it really can't wait till tomorrow, Munchkin, come on, tell your mommy what's up. No way I'm calling Dan for you if that's what you want.
Mom, listen, please. I seem to remember you're seeing a Marovich or something like that at the moment.
No. Malkovich, Munchkin. Frank Malkovich.
Yeah, right. So, but he's an opera singer, right?
That's
Oh
right.
yeah,
They say he had the finest voice of his time, my dear.
his
Imagine
mother
that.
was dating that
That's
guy,
just
or
great.
is.
So then he must have known a famous singer called Helena Romansky.
Your mom
She's Russian
called
too.
you
Please,
some
if you could ask him if...
earlier
Listen, honey, if it's stars you're after, Frank knows
in the
them all.
last area, I
I'll just
think.
wake him up and let him tell you himself.
You mean he's...
Oh, Kate, listen, you're still there. Frank tells me he
They're
did hang
together.
out with the Romansky once, but it was platonic. You know those singers. She's a great soprano.
Great. Does he know where she went? Does she still sing? Where does she live?
1 second, Munchkin. Frank says she was very ill and
Oh,
she
God.
withdrew from circulation. She went to rest in some spa somewhere. He thinks it was called Arrowbad, but it was 15 years ago and he's not sure. And well, honey, when Frank wakes up, he always takes a little bit of time to get going, you know.
Thanks a bundle, Mom. And Frank, too. You're both fantastic. Love you both. Thanks again. Catch you later.
Okay, so now what? I can't leave, so
Sorry, I'm resting, and I ain't home to no one right now. Love you, whoever you may be.
let's try my friend, my work friend, or Kate's work friend.
You have reached a...
Nope. What about Kate's boyfriend?
Dan Foster.
No. So maybe I need to talk to Sergey again. Oh, man.
Hello?
Did I wake you up? I can't sleep at all.
It's
This whole
it's
business
Dan, the
just keeps
boyfriend.
turning round and round in my head.
What business, Dan?
But Kate, that argument we had, have you forgotten? I really need to talk about that again.
Oh, I guess we were both a little high-strung, that's all. But don't sweat it, okay?
Yeah, sure. Getting carried away never solves anything, does it? I must say I felt really dumb when I hung up.
Really?
Yeah, I left the door to my office open and I was convinced everybody around heard me.
Oh. I'm so embarrassed, Dan. Please say I'm sorry to your colleagues from me.
It doesn't matter, honey. Promise me that you will never put me in that state again. You're usually so delightful. I have the impression that this journey is putting more than distance between us.
Well, it's true I'm living a whole load of new and amazing experiences.
Okay, I see. And still no Hans Vorarlberg?
No.
Keep me posted. You know how important you are to me. Hurry home, huh?
I'll try. Big hug, Dan.
Okay. Well, at least Dan's not. He's not saying mad. He apologized. Well, we
Director,
both did.
Ah, it is.
Director, I think I know where Helena Romansky is.
My God. You have found Helena. That is fantastic.
From my research, Helena Romansky is living in Arrowbad.
Arlbat. Helena Romansky is in Arlbat.
You know the town then? You...
Of course. It was a famous spa resort. In its heyday, Arlbat welcomed all the big wigs of the regime. To be granted a stay there was a real honor.
Oh,
Today,
actually,
It sounds like a good place if you need to take it easy or convalesce.
I think Madame Romansky would be happier here. I think she'll prefer the...
Why don't you come with me? After all,
Unfortunately, since my accident, I seldom leave.
how can I get to...
There is one way that you can. Here, in the city, there are no suitable vehicles left.
What drunken old fool? You mean you're not a...
I mean, you haven't noticed the space compound on the plateau? There's still some pathetic old soldier guarding it. But he's more interested these days.
And you think this gentleman could have a vehicle?
I haven't the slightest idea. If you catch him on a good...
How do I get up to this...
There is a monorail that leads up to the cosmodrome. When you are inside, I will activate the automatic pilot.
How can I... What? And... Okay.
I am...
I don't even know where it is. Maybe here? Oh yeah. I thought it was connected to the museum. Wait, no, so nothing in this part. Just exit here. It's probably your boss.
Hello?
Hey, oh, that you? How
I know,
are you?
it's your friend. It's
Olivia.
Olivia.
Great, just the right person. Look, have you heard of Helena Romansky?
No, is she...
No, she's a singer. I'm going to be meeting her soon.
Not really. Well, what relation's this singer got with the toy cocaine? You sure you know what you're up to, Kate?
Look, it's like this. If I'm going to get to the end of my journey, I've got to link up this singer and the director of the Comcalsgrad Industrial City. Don't worry, I know...
I don't know, just an impression. You sound more sure of yourself, like stronger, more confident.
And that's a problem?
There you go. Just takes one word and you're up on your high horse. I'm beginning to see Dan's point of view. It's getting harder and harder to back you up all the time.
What is...
Well, it means that I had a drink or two with Dan, because he wants to talk. He feels a bit lonely, you see?
And what's he been telling you?
Nothing. He just has the impression you're slipping away from him. He can't see where you're coming from anymore. Like, we went to the movies the other day, and he said that you would have loved the film, but I told him that...
You mean you're dating my fiancé?
No! No, not dating, Kate. Just propping him up while you're away. All in a good cause.
What would I do without you?
Oh, you're jealous. Huh. Well, that's a good sign. That means you want him. Now, that he'll be pleased to hear.
Here.
You seeing each other again soon?
Tomorrow night. He invited me to dinner at the...
No worries. Look, I've got to go, Olivia.
Ooh, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why Dan apologized. Maybe. Well, doesn't sound he's done anything, but maybe he feels guilty hanging out with Olivia. Where? I can either go here or here. Uh, I'll check this level before I go upstairs. It's my, it's how I usually do things. There are a lot of birds.
I need a key.
So you can't break in. Yeah, I can't check anything else either. Let's go back. I think this leads back to where I just came from. So let's go upstairs. Oh, here's the key. But I think that's for here.
This thing's jammed.
Okay. I need someone's blood. So I need blood and a key to the blimp.
I need a key.
Okay, I need 2 keys. So 2 keys and a blood sample. You can see, is that his butt crack? And all those dirty dishes. Like, looks like there's already mold growing out of the.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry to disturb you, but you.
Yeah,
Can
I
you
can't
hear me?
understand why people wear their
Two,
like
one,
pants that
contact,
very low.
and we
I
have
mean,
liftoff.
it doesn't have to be like
Oh,
Mr.
look,
Bean high, but
a pretty dame on the launch pad.
I mean, the point of pants
Please,
is like
no need to worry, sir.
cover
Do
your.
stay calm. I just
uh,
want some information.
I mean, the point of
That's
underwear
what
is to
We
go
ain't got
under,
no
right?
information, no strategies, no plans to tell anyone, anywhere,
Yeah.
anytime.
You can see the underwear and the butt crack.
My name's Kate Walker. I'm a lawyer from. I'm a bit lost. And I guess you know this place.
Boris Charov, at your service, ma'am.
Okay, I think.
No, thank you.
For as long as it took for you to come along, sweet pea. Don't think I've been lonely.
You're a soldier, aren't you?
Hey, honey, that's all in the past. Hell, let's talk about today. Let's have
I heard that maybe you could.
a vehicle. All our vehicles were picked up and shipped out to the borders years ago. General's orders.
I don't mean to offend you, but
And you'll live to regret it to your dying days, sweetheart.
does the name Hunt?
Charles Berg. Of course I know that name.
Vorarlberg. The person.
In that case, let us raise our glasses.
I'm just gonna skip the text as soon as I've read it. I'm not gonna let the voice acting run completely. Okay.
I came here by train, but I've got this mechanical problem.
Ah, Borodine, that dumb traitor. I tell you, he's gone over to the enemy, over to...
That's maybe going a bit far. He is a little eccentric.
His brain's gone AWOL, I tell you.
I don't think I'm in a high-risk category. So many birds nesting around.
Dumb birds.
Sounds like you're jealous.
Well, maybe you're just right. Sometimes I like to let Soyuz loose and watch him surf. Soyuz, man. A silver angel.
I need to get to.
You go ahead, soldier. I'll stay here and keep you covered. I got the supplies.
While I was walking around here, I noticed a very impressive airship.
That airship used to take us all the way to the Arrowbad beaches. And now we're grounded. For good. Mama used to...
Nothing around here.
Well, of course not. Everything works perfectly.
Please, can you try and get a grip?
Jeez, me too. I've really got to get out of this dump, but not before
Do you have a vehicle to...
dose my rockets. Hey, pretty dame, I'll drink to that. Now, just a minute. We gotta need a special bottle for this special occasion.
Okay.
What was that? Did you say something? Are a female comp?
I was going to... Forget it, it doesn't matter.
I am not.
It's like it's what everyone says when you tell them that they're already drunk.
Strange.
I'm not true. I'm not drunk
Sure,
yet.
I left a bottle or two around here. I gotta get some air. Well,
Are you okay, Colonel? Are you sure you're all right?
Is he gonna throw up?
Be careful! Don't lean out.
Oh, I thought it was gonna fall off. Like somewhere down there. I forgot that there's still some like floor to walk through here. I need a key. Wait, I was gonna check something. Don't you have any keys in here? I need 2 keys. What the hell am I supposed to do now? I'll check out the stairs. Yeah, the one around this bend. There's supposed to be some stairs here also. Let's see where that leads.
Doesn't look like that worked.
Okay, so nothing works.
Doesn't look like that.
I don't think there are any there are any areas down here that I haven't checked yet. Yeah, this is where I entered the area from. I guess I need to do something about the what's his name, the drunk previous cosmonaut. Sorry, not previous, former rather. Maybe screwdriver. Looks like I can turn this. That's it. Looks like sounded like some water came out. Or not came out, some water like flowed. And I can't interact with it anymore.
I need a key.
I need a key, but maybe I can get the key from where I got the blood testing kit, blood testing apparatus. Um, I think the right path leads to the the right path leads to the blimp. And this one leads to the console with the blood test, where I got the blood testing thing. Key. No, I can't take it out anymore. Search future. I don't think it's up on the platform where the blimp is. Because if I remember correctly, I couldn't interact with anything aside from the door. It says I need a key.
I need a key.
Yeah, I have to figure out what to do with the drunk guy. to do. Oh, frick. I didn't notice I can check this part. Okay, was it a Program XP25, the Vorarlberg Spring-Loaded Launchpad Project, comrades. Subsequent to inspections over the last year, our comrades of the Gora Space Commission reached Vorarlberg Project. Here are their findings. Space Commission's convinced. Balyamushin. Okay. So we got the key. I can operate the. Is this a crane? Wait, what happens if I do this? Needed to get him sober.
What's happening? There's more to you got there. Stop it! Now! You want me to drown?
Okay, if we can talk properly now.
Calm down. It's all right. Just a little wake-up call, that's all. You must have had quite a bit to drink.
Gee, right there. Not the first time either. Probably won't be the last. Man, my head. Please, could you whisper?
Please, do excuse me. It was the only way I could think of to bring you back to your senses.
A little restrained.
Why are the voices so?
You're a lady who likes to see results.
So weak?
Thank you so much.
I mean, settings are still the same. But if I increase the sound volume, it's gonna increase like the background noise of the birds and the other things, along with the voice acting.
Sir? Sir?
My head. Oh,
My name is Kate Walker. I'm a lawyer currently in charge of a special case. I'll spare you the details, but I've landed here, you
I'll
see,
just go through these
unintentionally.
dialogues quickly.
It is indeed an honor to welcome you here to the Cosmodrome, ma'am. My name is Colonel Boris Sharoff. I'm a Red Army tech.
This is an amazing...
What do you expect? Space races.
There aren't many vehicles.
When they decided to close the Cosmodrome,
It doesn't matter.
if I can help you.
I'm looking for someone. Hans.
Hans? You want to know if I know Hans? But of course. He invented one of the most incredible flying machines of the Cosmodrome.
What do you mean?
Hans Varlberg and his famous flying wheel. See, he invented this kind of spring-loaded launcher, capable of projecting a weird rocket into the stratosphere. It was red revolutionary.
Just disappeared like...
You see, he wanted to hit the stars, but not bombs. If you get my drift. One day, Hans finally worked out what his launcher was really for. As the generals have always called the shots here, he realized.
If everything was ready, why didn't you just wind the thing up and go flying?
Nobody understood machines here like Hans, especially not his own utopian inventions. You see, such inventions only live and breathe with their creator inside.
I'm beginning to understand a bit about how Hans Varl...
I don't really know. As you can see, I'm a soldier, ma'am, nothing more.
I've left my train in the Komkalsgrad station.
If I were you, I'd get out of there.
That's exactly what I intend to do. As soon as the...
So go. Go quickly. And get back what belongs to you. The man...
You don't like it.
I'll confess that since his accident, he's gone a little doolally. These days, I'm just not
Doolally.
there.
It's the first time I've
I
seen
don't
this
really have the
word.
choice.
Doolally.
Don't you find it strange to see...
It's the iron rafters. I love them. Nowadays, they can enjoy a bit of good old peace and quiet here.
Soyuz?
Soyuz is the last Golden Eagle left in active service. We had to get the dumb canaries out of the way before takeoff, so what did we do?
Does...
It's been a long time since I heard that name. It's a spa resort now. Top brass of the regime would go there. As well as convalescing soldiers, tired politicians, profiteers and racketers, the whole caboodle. Go live it up, all expenses paid.
And where exactly...
Further east. We never had to know where exactly. Airship was programmed to take vacations there.
Okay.
From here.
So I need to... Yeah, that's what the airship is for.
Do you think the...
No idea.
And then I've got to look...
You won't have any worries there. It has an automatic pilot.
Thanks. Right, I'm off.
Don't you worry.
Do I need this for then? Okay, look, I'm getting sleepy a lot earlier today. I even started the stream late. It's not gonna work.
Doesn't look like that worked.
Yeah, I'll need to do something to fix the pilot, but might not. I might need to talk to what's his name? Starts with a B. I'm so bad with names. I mean, I just heard it. Oh, it's Boris, I think. I was thinking it's a common like Russian name. Starts with a B. Where'd he disappear to? He's gone. There's a horn up here that I don't. Okay, I've been stuck here for a few minutes now, not moving. Um, I won't stop the stream, but I'm just gonna take maybe a 15-minute break. I'm just gonna go get a power nap. You're gonna be right back. Okay. So I'm back. What am I supposed to do now? Okay, I'm really sorry, but the the nap didn't really help. I think I need to get some proper sleep. Anyways, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and as always, I hope you have a nice day.